All right. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so late. Normally, I try to get in here about 7 p.m. It is 9:30. If you guys knew the kind of day I had today, you wouldn't be complaining, which I know y'all not anyway. So anyway, welcome to Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. And tonight's discussion, whatever you guys get in here, I hope it's not too late. I want to talk about why in the world are you not parenting your children or your kids, as I put it in the title. So, without further ado, Debo, cue the intro. I got a surprise for you guys tonight at 11 for our premiere. I am frantically trying to get it uploaded now and get it optimized. So we are going to see. Okay. Like I said, I apologize for being late. Let's see what happened directly after work. Well, as soon as I got off work, the phone rang. Sorry for hitting the camera. Phone rang, and I had an emergency call. Then, had another emergency call. So, good afternoon. Wow. Hey, good afternoon. How are you? Hey, Christina. So I have been, and I was at the church, so I had to go to the church tonight also. Jennifer and I. So we've been up there. Had to leave there because I got another call. I'm on call for the next probably month up until leading up to Christmas. So it's going to be crazy hectic for me. So some nights, even though I'm going to try to get in at 7 Eastern, I may not make it. So we may have to catch up and do it later because I wasn't even going to come in, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I got to come in and at least talk about some of the events of the day. So this morning I was at work. I'm working my buns off, and I see on the TV, and I don't have any details about this school shooting in California, but it just makes me wonder. Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys something, and all right, here we go. I'm trying to upload a video, and this COPA thing is everywhere now. You're legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPA, and or other laws. You're required to tell us if your videos are made for kids. Use the YouTube Studio app. Okay. Now I've already made my channel adult. We're adulting around here, so none of my videos are suitable for children. Even though all of them are, I have already claimed all of my videos, every one of them, because I didn't want any problems. I don't want any trouble. And when I looked at my statistics tonight, I don't have anybody. Matter of fact, we'll look at them together. How about that? Because I like to tell you guys and show you guys. All right. So we're creating a new series. Let's see here. Plant-based homestead prepper in the spotlight. Y'all like that? And you too can be the prepper in the spotlight. I thought that was pretty cool. Y'all might not like it, but I thought it was pretty cool. So we are going to let's talk a little bit. Let's chat a little bit about what went down this morning in California. And all the information I have is what I saw in passing the TV this morning, because at my job they had it on, and I just stopped there. And at the time it was like 4 injured, then it was 5 injured, then it was 6 injured, and then now I understand that either 1 or 2 of those children are gone forever. And it makes me wonder, what in the world, what in the heck is going on with these? Where are the parents? Okay, it's just like this COPA law. In order for anyone to have a YouTube account, they have, when you go in and you sign up for a YouTube account, you got to be 13 or older in order to have an account. So that means that either kids are outsmarting their parents or they're outsmarting the algorithm or whatever, and they're able to create accounts without putting the correct birthdays in there, or parents are creating accounts and giving their devices to their children and allowing them to watch anything and everything and whatever they want to watch. So, you know what? I said was going to do something. And I got the sniffles for some reason. Well, I know why. I ain't going to tell y'all why. So let's share a screen. Let's do a new Chrome tab. Now, why in the world? I pull up a Chrome tab for me. Oh, I know why. Crazy. And it came up Paul and Adrian. I'm like, what? Huh? What? All right, so let's actually go into how would you guys like to visit into my account and see things from my perspective? All right. And if you are here and this is your first time being here, this is Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. Everything we do, we try to have fun at it. All right. Except when we have the sniffles. Apparently got the sniffles tonight for some reason. So let me do a screen share. And let's do this right here. Let's do a tab, bam, and share. Hopefully you guys can see my screen now. All right, so we're going to go into analytics. I hope I can. I'm so used to doing things on my phone. If by chance I cannot put it up through the website, I will be glad to go into it with my phone. I don't even know where to go. Let me see here. It's so much easier on my phone too. Audience. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Hopefully it gives me the demographics. All right, so here we go. Look at here. Most of my audience are female. That's who I target because that's who love me. You ladies love me and I love you guys. All right, so look at here. Hopefully y'all can see this. Let me look online on my phone just to make sure. And I'm not watching you guys, so I don't know who's here. I don't know if you guys are chatting or what. Okay, let's see here. Can I see this? I don't know if you can see my cursor or not. Yep. All right, so between the ages of 13 and 17, look at there, 0.0%. Between the ages of 18 and 24, 0.9%. Between 25 and 35, I finally get up above 1%, 6%. So most of the people that watch my channel are between the ages of 25 and 65. And when I run things that help the channel, that's what I target. And mainly I target people above 45 because who are mainly people in the prepper community. And look, it's even up here. Important. All creators are obligated to take action to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Do you guys know that YouTube just paid the FCC? Well, I don't know if they just paid them. I'm just now finding out about it. They paid the FCC $170 million. And with this COPA thing, they can fine you, the YouTuber, the creator, up to $42,118 and some change. I mean, and that's per video. Okay. So this thing is serious, but it all, to me, now this is just Roderick's logic, Roderick's thinking. For me, where are the parents? Okay. You know, and my heart goes out to these families out here in California where, and like I said, I don't have any details of how this shooting went down. All I've heard is that the shooter was 16 years old. Today's birthday. I don't know if it's a male or a female. I'm assuming it's a male. Birthday is the day. And took a gun. Now, as far as I know, I want to say California is one of those gun-regulated states, is it not? Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Paul and Adrian, for saying that. YouTube be giving me heck lately, taking my views, my watch out. I'm gonna talk about that. Okay, I'm going to talk about that tonight. I'm gonna talk about your views. I'm gonna talk about your watch time and all that good stuff. So, tonight is all about parenting. And if you have children under 18, and I still have, both my children are above 18, but I still parent them now. It's a different type of parenting, but it's still parenting. And it makes me wonder what in the world is going on in our country where, for one, a kid is either bullied or sorry, I didn't mean to keep this up. I meant to stop the share. Okay, bullied, upset, gone crazy, whatever, to the point where they will go and start shooting up their classmates and then turn the gun on themselves. Okay? Where are the parents? Where are the guardians? Where did this kid get this gun from? And my kid, I've been teaching and talking to my children about. I didn't mean to say gun, Lord have mercy. Anyway, the GUN. Where did he get the GUN from? And I've been taking my kids to the gun range, and I've been talking with them about stuff forever. And they know how to use. They know what to do, what not to do. We've talked safety. I could not imagine what the parents are going through right now. I'm talking about other shooter. You know what? And it takes me back off grid. I will put my other account on playoff for a few days. Yeah, Night Collector's good for that. Good point, Christina. Good evening, guys, and all in the chat tonight. Hey, RG Homestead. And this is not going to be, well, I don't know how long this live is going to be because I got a premiere that's coming up at 11. But it just really makes me wonder what in the world is going on in our country where parents cannot parent anymore. And I remember it takes me back to this incident when I was married to my first wife. And I'm trying to think of the situation. Okay, so my wife was out to sea. I had all 3 kids by myself. I was working like 12, 13 hours a day. I get them home. I feed them. I put them to bed. The oldest just wanted to just act crazy, whatever, keeping the babies up. And I had wonder. I was like, oldest child, I'm not going to say her name. I was like, oldest child, if you keep it up, you're going to get it. Well, she kept it up and she woke up the baby. I couldn't get any rest, so she got it. And I grew up spread a rod, spoiled a child, and that's the way I kind of governed too. And when she got it, they're all pretty fair complected. Oh, the shooter didn't make it? I was in school when there was a school shooting in our cafeteria. A friend of mine shot the quarterback of our football team in the breakfast line. Wow, Christina. That's interesting. Okay, so man, that threw my whole concentration off right there. I had no idea. And I'm trying to think, because I know where you grew up. I'm trying to think if I even knew about that shooting. I never even heard anything about that shooting. Okay. So I'm in awe of these children, these kids. And I wasn't expecting you guys to come in because this is one of those chats that just, we're getting real tonight. And I really don't know what the answer is. I don't know. It can't be more gun control. It can't be. Because the laws are already there for gun control. For GUN. Oh, God, I keep saying gun. Lord have mercy. Never going to get monetized. All right, so let me answer Paul and Adrian's. Oh, that's what I was telling you guys, this story. That's what it was. Thank you, Cindy Watt, because you put me back on track. So I gave a spanking. Well, kids are naturally gonna try to grab the belt anyway. Um, Oldest got a mark on her hand. She goes to school the next day. My daddy beat me. Child protective come over. They do interviews, all this other kind of stuff. And I told the lady then, I said, look, let me tell you something. I said, I get out here, I go to work every day. This was I was in the Navy. I said, I get out here and go to work every day. I defend my country. I do it to the best of my ability. And I'm raising these kids the best way I can. If I can't punish these children who are mine, and if I'm going to get in trouble for doing what I think is necessary, then you can pack them all up and you can take them with you. Well, we're not saying you can't spank your children. That's exactly what you're trying to tell me. So, yes, I did it. And when it happens again, it's going to happen again. Do you understand? And if you don't get out of here, you might get it. I really told that woman that too. I was a hothead back in the day. And it's like they recommend it. So my punishment for that was a recommendation of anger management, which I was glad I went to it because I learned a lot. But you're right. Parents can no longer parent. All right, so let's catch up on chat. Parents aren't allowed to parent anymore. We homeschool. Good for you guys. And everyone is amazing how well-behaved, kind, caring my kids are. It says a lot about the traditional school system influence of our children, of our kids. Well, if you think about it, you go to school, you line up, you walk into this room, you sit down, you shut up, you be quiet, you listen. You get up, you go to your locker, you get your book for the next class, you do the same thing. And then when the bell rings, you go to the hallway and you line up and boop, 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 and then you go to lunch. And then when the bell rings again, boop, 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 you line up and you go do the same thing over again for like 6-8 hours a day. That's the same way we treat prisoners. Not saying anything else about that. Okay. Arthur Jack Crosby, Texas, early 90s. Wow. Okay, I'm going to look that up. I homeschool my daughter, yes, and I hear the same. During state testing time, college and private schools are happy to take us. I bet they are. R.G. Homestead said they had one in California at a high school in Santa Clara this morning. He is in custody. I heard he was in the hospital. And Christina just said that he didn't make it, so I'm not real sure. But yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what prompted this conversation was the shooting this morning. So I'm done with that. That's enough. I'm off my soapbox. Of course, Jennifer's letting the babies out, and as soon as they hit that door, they start going crazy. All right, so Paul, as far as your watch minutes and watch hours and all that kind of stuff. Arthur Jack did. Is that the guy that did the shooting at your school, or is this the guy that did the shooting this morning? Arthur Jack, because I don't know the names. Today's kids are not being taught anything that will make them handle the world today. Yeah, I mean it's like when I heard like 15 years ago that in boot camp they had these stress cards that they can pull out. Like if these kids are like getting stressed, like the CC or the drill commander is yelling too much or too loud, they can pull this little stress card out. I was like, oh my God, what in the world is going on? I mean, because when I went through boot camp, it was like you either made it or you didn't. I mean, that's boot camp is supposed to make or break you. And I've seen some guys break. It's not pretty. I've seen a lot of guys, and I saw a lot more make it. But it's just the society and the world we're living in. Arthur is the guy who died in my school. My friend was a female named Lakita. Oh, she shot him. It was a female that shot the guy. Wow. At your school. That's amazing. That's incredible, actually. Wow. Okay, well, enough about that. I don't really know what the answer is. First and foremost, I think it goes back to who said that parents can't be parents anymore. Cindy Watt said it. Parents can't be parents anymore. I don't know, because my kids knew and know now not to go in there and grab a GUN unless they needed to. You know, I don't get it. I really don't. So anyway, let's switch gears. Let's hopefully Paul and Adrian are still here. I have been researching these views and these watch minutes and watch times and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to this is some information I found out, and I'm glad you guys asked that question a while ago. And I'm gonna pull up some statistics on my phone because it's just easier if I do it that way. So according to the research I have done, and this is crazy because about an hour ago I was on my way home and I was literally doing some more research about this. If you make a video and it is public, first of all, your views and your minutes only count for what is public. Okay, so if you make a video and it's private, you're never gonna get credit for those views. If you make a video and I forgot what the other one is, like in a holding pattern, I can't remember exactly the exact term, but creators know what I'm talking about. It's not going to get any minutes. Just because you are running a live, okay? Just because you're running, like right now, prime example, I'm running a live. If I was on here talking and nobody was on here, I get 0 minutes for me being on, unless I pull up another device and then that starts ticking and counting. But I'm pretty sure that in the algorithm they know. Hey Linda, how you doing? I'm pretty sure that the algorithm knows when you log in with another device. I'm pretty sure of that. And I'm pretty sure that it's probably going to kick those minutes out when you log in with another one of your devices. So right now we have 9. I see 9 people. Okay, I don't know how many are really on here because I don't really monitor when I'm on live. That's why I depend on you guys. And since I'm just looking at it, let me see here. So we have 8 watching, 0 likes, by the way. So I'm gonna give myself a like. So there's 1. According to what I found out, everybody that comes in your live, as soon as they get in there, that counts as a view after like 30 seconds. And then for every minute that they watch and they're on with you, that counts as a watch minute. All right. Knife Collector. Oh, Knife Collector. Yes, I received your package. You are the first to have sent Plant-Based Homestead Prepper something outside of Paul and Adrian for the contest. But as far as a gift, thank you. And I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to do an unboxing with your package, okay? So that's coming soon. Kids are not taught right from wrong. True. Moral versus immoral. Yes. The value of life, respect, honor, and self-worth. Yes. See how kids are raised in the 50s, how they are raised now, and see what the difference. Oh, it's a huge difference. I was raised in the 70s, and I was taught yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, 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 sir, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir. I was taught that, and I tried to teach my children that. It's just not sticking with I don't even know what these kids are calling that. What are they, millennials? Shows 8 and 8 likes. Oh, okay, cool. We all know the kids are being raised by Harry Potter. Harry Potter and YouTube. Harry Potter and YouTube. That's just like the little girl that you guys see do my intros and stuff. And I'm even scared to use those now. That's why y'all will see tonight when we do our premiere that I've taken that intro out because I don't want any slack for it. You know, I don't have $42,000 to give the FCC and YouTube and whomever else. I don't have it, so I don't have to give. The kids are Generation Z. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know, honestly. I didn't know Cindy Wire. But it's just it's amazing. It's amazing the culture in which we are in right now. It is amazing to me. So back to Paul and Adrian. And that's what I was gonna do some pull up some stats. So when you're running, like when you guys are doing goldfish time, the only time that those minutes are counting for you is when somebody is actually in there watching your goldfish. Okay. Um, the only time that your and it for all creators, if you don't have this, if you have a phone, if you have a smartphone and you don't have YT Studio, you gotta have it, okay? Because this thing keeps up. Sean Kendall says what gets measured or what gets tracked gets measured, gets improved. And I think that's why when you guys are a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say you guys, but some of you guys, y'all will pop in and be like, oh, look at your views. Trust me, y'all, I track this stuff like 24/7, because how can you know when you have arrived somewhere if you don't know where you are? You know, and trust me, I know where I am in this journey, especially with all these tools that I have. I'm like, man, this makes it easy to find out. And just like the video we did last night, Walmart saves Thanksgiving, no more food shortage. I knew that was gonna get a bunch of clicks. Okay, first of all, I did some semi clickbait. All right, I did a Thanksgiving meal. Everybody's like, oh yeah, Thanksgiving meal. I can tell that's turkey and potatoes and green bean casserole and cranberry sauce. Everybody can recognize that, right? So that's clickbait right there. And then I was like, Walmart saves us. And here I am. I'm trying to always one bashes Walmart, and then I'm always talking about the food shortage. So I was like, I'm gonna do the opposite, and then I'm gonna be like, Walmart has saved us, no more food shortage. I knew I was gonna get a whole bunch. Matter of fact, let's look at that. This is good training, and you know that the best way to learn something is to teach it. Y'all do realize that, right? So I'm trying to learn it myself. Here we go. See if we can't pull that video up. And I still have yet to have a video to go viral. I'm waiting my turn. I am so patient. I can't. I was about to say I can't wait, but I'm going to have to wait. And I talked about last night, Paul and Adrian. Download vidIQ, and see, like up here, it shows me immediately just by hovering over this where I am. I only need like 4,000 more watch minutes, and then I'll be at the 4,000 hours that we need to be monetized. All right. So just by click preview, I know exactly where I am right here. Boom. Okay. In the last hour, we've gotten 26 views. In the last 48 hours, 2,100 watch minutes. Okay. 40,000 views total. Well, I'm sorry, that's 40,000 watch minutes in the last 7 days. All right, so you need these kind of tools so you guys can so you know where you are. All right, let's see if we can find that one video. Where is it? Hopefully this is helpful to you guys. But my heart is breaking over this stuff that we're going through in our country. It really truly is. I have a heart for people. I really do. I don't like them most of the time, but I have a heart for them. And one thing you creators always want to do, you always want to make playlists, and you want to make cards, and you always want to make an end screen. Okay. You guys notice how when you're watching my stuff, every so often things will pop up, and then at the end it gives you a new video. So you always want to do that. All right. YouTube rewards people for keeping people on the platform. All right, so here we go. This, oh gosh, I need a new laptop in the worst way. All right, so this one right here, that was the one that I posted last night about the food shortage. This is performing really, really nicely, okay? This little gray area right here, this is where your stuff normally is, or this is where my stuff normally is. And when you go into your back office, you'll see the same thing. And this is great as far as watch time. Now, I posted that last night. We watched it together, and it's gotten 50 hours of watch time. That's a lot. Okay. This is really good as far as an impression. The YouTube average is anywhere between 2 and 10% as far as the impression click-through rate. So what this is saying is 2,100 people have actually seen it. So when people are on YouTube, an impression is like this. And I got to explain all this so I can explain what's going on with the minutes. Okay. So when you're on YouTube and you're scrolling and you're like, oh wow, what's going on, blah 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 blah, and then somebody sees, oh wait a minute, plant-based homestead prepper is live. Click. Click. Okay. And then they come in. Well, if they didn't click when they went past it, that's called an impression. So when people are scrolling, all right, so here's one. There you go, off-grid desert farmer. So because I scrolled past one of your videos, that's an impression. You just got an impression. Now, I'm not going to click on it right now, okay? So every time somebody scroll past one of your videos, that's an impression. You want to make your videos attractive to the point where the strangers are clicking on them. So what this is saying right here, 2,000 people actually glanced at that video. 10% of them actually clicked on it. Now, the way you get rewarded, okay, of course, it's not going to have any revenue because I'm not monetized yet. This is huge right here, okay? This thing, that's why I've gotten 50 hours of watch time, because out of the 300 something people that watched the video, the average view duration was 8 minutes and 45 seconds. If you multiply 8 minutes and 45 seconds times 300 something people that actually clicked on it, that's where you get those 50 hours of watch time. That's huge right there. That's what you're looking for. You want to get people on, and you want to get people watching and staying on there. All right. Now, as far as the minutes disappearing and stuff like that, I haven't seen that, and I watch this stuff like crazy. But that's not the first time I've heard that. So it could be that your video, some kind of, and that's another thing. If you delete your videos, you will lose all those watch times. So don't ever delete a video. You can make them private. All right. Let's catch up on chat. Just turn out the lights, electric, and watch them going to watch them going to meltdown in 5 minutes or less. Yeah, all you got, if you want to see these kids going to meltdown, take their phone from them. Take their phone and watch what happens. Okay. The younger generation can't cook real food. True. After all us geezers die off, who will feed them? McDonald's. The homeschool kids will teach them how to cook. Maybe. Grocery stores will be a thing of the past, and today's kids will order food with their phones. True. And it will be delivered to their location. Yeah, Grubhub. Grubhub will feed them. Okay? That's exactly what's going to happen. So, I really don't know what the answer is to the Amish and Mennonites. Am I saying that? Mennonites teach their kids old style lessons. I mean, we're going to have to start getting back to the old style of doing things. We call it old school. We got to get back to the old school if we're going to survive. I mean, think about it. If by chance we are actually going into a solar minimum, which is bad, but experts are calling for a grand solar minimum, and I've heard projections that it will be cold for like 70 years. 70. Okay? 70. I didn't say 17. That's 70. If the climate changes and it's cold for the next 70 years, I mean, we're all, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s right now. 70 years from now, you're talking about 3, 4, 5 generations of people who don't know what the sun is like. They will adapt. We as humans, we are very resilient as a race, as a entire race. Individually, we're freaking idiots. Okay, but as a race, I mean, look through back, man. You know what? A good show to watch is like the history of mankind. I don't know how many people watch that. I watched that I was just so amazed because it takes mankind from all of the scientific research that people have done from way, way, way back. And in that series, it's narrated by, I almost said Mel Gibson. That is not that man. Who is the dude that plays God all the time? Morgan Freeman. Okay, it's narrated by Morgan Freeman, and he has two of them out. It's the story of mankind and the story of God. I recommend you watch both of those. Hey, Daisha, how you doing? Congratulations to Miss Daisha Show. She is like at 95. She's about to hit 100 subscribers, y'all, and I feel that she deserves some congratulations. Okay, so I don't know. Sometimes I get on the subject and it's just I'm speechless. I really don't know what the answer is in our culture. I really don't. I do know this. I got about an hour to get this video ready to launch it at 11. So we've been on about an hour. No, we've been on about 36 minutes. So I want to thank you guys for being here. I know I'm extremely late tonight. I'm gonna always try, and I try to run my shows around Paul and Adrian shows because I know they come on usually about this time. And I went and checked their channel, made sure they were not live because I don't ever want to step on anybody. And that's from Off Grid Desert Farming, 6 Acres, Grim, Christina, all our partners, Jennifer and her channel. I don't ever want to try to step on anybody because I want all of us. I believe that rising tides raises all ships. I believe that. And you guys, I really think we got something special going on as far as this collaboration of a group that we're doing. I think we got a good core of people that are supporting all of us. And I'm yeah. Watch videos on how folks made it during the Depression. Also videos about ration coupons during World War II. Okay. There you have it. Thank you, Plant-Based. Yes, you are so welcome, Miss Deja Show. The only thing I can say about your videos, okay, is y'all eat a whole bunch at your house. Y'all were eating ice cream. The next thing I know, y'all was eating chicken. I was like, they eat at their house. That's another thing for the creators. Make your videos longer. Now I'm gonna do this quick lesson, then I gotta go because I got to get this video ready before 11. All right, so everybody that's here, I need you guys to come back and party with me at 11 o'clock for a premiere. You're gonna love this one. This video that's coming out at 11 o'clock tonight, you're gonna absolutely love it. We're starting a whole new series on this network, and it's going to affect you. All right. So this is the theory with your videos, Miss Deja Show. And this applies to you more than anybody. Because I noticed your stuff be like 45 seconds, minute, 12 seconds, maybe. So everybody's not gonna watch 100%. Okay, I'm about to give you guys some secrets, some secret sauce of plant-based homestead prepper and how I get so much watch time and how many views. So many views. You ready? First of all, I work really hard on my thumbnails. You got to have great thumbnails, not even good thumbnails. You got to have great thumbnails. But 2, you got to have at least 10-minute videos because everybody's not going to watch all of your video. So the difference between your video and my video, I'm just picking on Miss Deja Show right now because she's like, I need help, so I'm helping you. So the difference between your average watch time and my average watch time, if I have a 10-minute long video and a person watches half of my video, I got 5 minutes of watch time. If you got a 45-second video and somebody watches half of yours, then you got like, what's half of 45? 27 and a half. Okay. So you got 27 and a half seconds of watch time, which is not even a minute.
That's wrong. 22 and a half.
Are you sure? 22 and a half. Yes. Fox Firebooks. Ooh. About Appalachian life in the Old Days. They are great books. Okay. No Time at All. Miss Joella Thompson, No Time at All. I don't even know what you're talking about, Miss Joella.
Good night, dear.
All right. Good night.
Love you.
Love you too. Y'all want to see Jennifer? Here she is. Crazy. So maybe you know what? Maybe one night a week I will come on. Christina called it. She said, Roderick, I can see 2-3 years from now you'll be teaching, YouTube and everything. But
that's all right.
I get inundated with something when I get involved with it, and I will learn.
You realize you're tired, right? Your eyes all red and everything.
It's all right.
Looking kind of shabby.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I am
I'm
tired.
gonna close this door. The dog's gonna be in with me. But before you go to bed at whatever time, can you let them out one more time?
Sure thing.
Yep.
All right.
Look at everybody. One.
You know what you can do before you go? You can bring me some water. That would be awesome.
Right here at the kitchen.
I know, but I'm comfortable.
You lazy.
That too. All right, so
Oh yeah, it is. Boom.
11 o'clock, we're gonna have a premiere. Thank you, honey. I didn't want to drink out of this one.
Why
But it's all
not?
good. Because I've been pouring out of here into another container.
You know what? You just
I do the extras.
1, 2.
I think maybe one night we'll just come in and do, hey, Endless RVN. Maybe we'll just come in and just talk YouTube. Now, Endless RVN, those guys have a huge channel. Okay, I was watching y'all earlier. Got a huge channel. So that's those, and then Miss Daisy family and folks that want to grow your YouTube. Study people's channels who are larger than you guys, like Paul and Adrian, Endless RVN. I look at these channels, and then because I have the tools, I can look at certain things and kind of sneak peek into their back offices and see what they're doing. And, like tags, and I'm not going to say copy somebody, but, learn from people who are bigger than you. All right. So guys, I got to get off here because I have about 15 or 20 minutes that I got to optimize this video before I put it up. But at 11 o'clock, we're going to have a video premiere, and you're going to love this. So come back at 11 for the 2-minute countdown, and we will premiere this video together. And it's not that long either. I think it's about 7-8 minutes maybe, which is against my rule because I like to make 10-minute videos. But you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. Yes. I caught some of your live earlier. I didn't say anything. I popped in. I was driving, so I caught a little bit of it and hopped out because I knew I had to come on for hours. But I'm gonna be stalking you guys' channel a little bit more. All right, thank you, everybody. I know I was very late this evening. This is rare that we come in at this time. Yeah, I understand, Deja, because you usually catch the replays anyway. All right, here's a new name. Let's put them up. Hello, Zena Giova. I hope I'm saying it right. Did I say it right? Oh, you look. Aw, thank you. That deserves some props right there. Thank you for loving the channel. Thank you for being here. And I'm gonna take 2 minutes. I'm gonna tell you guys this because this is all about appreciation for you guys. When we first started this channel in July, I had no idea that anybody would be interested in our life. I knew that we had information to share. I knew we were crazy enough to give you guys some joy and some laughter here and there, but I had no idea. And it's funny to me how in the beginning we had trolls, but the troll, I guess I loved on the trolls enough where they left. I mean, how many of y'all missed the trolls? I missed the trolls, especially the one that was like, you have the worst channel ever. I missed that troll. They don't come back anymore. I miss them. But thank you, Miss, and I hope I'm saying it right, Miss Zena, or Mr. or Miss Zena Giova. Hoping I'm saying it right. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you. From the top, the middle, and the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So we will catch you guys later. Come back at 11 for a new premiere. All right, see y'all there.